This is a Romy 63 kit built by Definitive Arms several years back. Has a nitride American barrel, not chrome lined. I found that to be more accurate. The unrivaled muzzle brake, tuned for 7.62 to kick recoil down and to the left. Gotta have a cleaning rod or else it looks naked. Just a set of Polish handguards with palm swells. Factory safety just tuned, bent away from the receiver a little bit. ALG Ultimate. This is an M+M extended mag release, but it actually gets rid of mag wobble. This was a really loose butthole mag well, and this really cleaned that up. Just a factory grip racked with goon tape. It's like sriracha sauce. Put that shit on everything. This is a PM90 crutch folder with an AMD 65 Tech cheek riser, which is awesome. Folds to the right and gives me a really cool sling mounting point towards the middle of the receiver instead of on the back of the stock like a wooden stock. RS Regulate 301M forward biased mount with a SRO, Jaeger Works shield, because these things don't take beatings very well. Short of that, that's all it is. It's just a really well built Romy kit that just shoots the lights out to distance. And I ran 30 round Bakelite all day, flawless. Oh, it's got a KNS piston fully closed too.
Yeah. This is a WBP kit build from Arms of America. We got it decked out in Ukrainian military equipment furniture, muzzle brake, and grip. And then we got a KY PK stock with the EOTech magnifier setup here with the green dot. And got an ALG trigger, and that's about it. Oh, and it's in 5.56.
This rifle since 2007, so I've had it for quite some time. I did put the enhanced safety. It's a Wasser 1063, by the way. I have the, I don't make these anymore either, the Israeli mag release. All Tapco stuff, which is retro back to about the 2007 time frame.
Where's the one you got last year, the year before?
Went with the Holosun green dot, and so far it's been working absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so this is a Gleel SAR. I had it double pin and welded so it could be a rifle. It's actually an American Tactical, but all the heat treat checks out on the receiver. But this is back when it was a prototype from Iron Curtain Customs with monolithic top rail, and this actually hinges up, hinges back down, and so far it's maintained zero really well. And got a Hyperfire trigger in it, just modified it a little bit to fit in the Gleel, and a very modified Magpul MOE or K-grip that I also stippled. But yeah, it's been a great gun, and I'm gonna let this guy borrow it because his gun went down.
Nice.
This is Athena. She's an SLR 107. She's got a Viper PST 1-6 on her, some TDI handguards, and BD2 muzzle device. She's a performer, unlike me.
This is my WBP, completely furnished in KPYK or military equipment OD green furniture. It's 5.56. Yeah, and I love it. I don't know what else you want me to tell you about it. I spent too much and I love it.
Yeah, this is a DPMS anvil that I won a couple years or last year. And it's got a cover pass cheese grater and ALG trigger and a brake on it. That's about it. Standard stock and a new firing pin.
Yeah, nice bake.
Thanks.
He's got a Gleel 8 13-inch rock and lock, running Vortex 1-6, Vortex Razor offset, RS Regulate handguard, KNS piston, B5 grip with the delete, and a Surefire muzzle brake for the suppressor, and then a nice Desert Tiger Stripe paint job with some Bakelite finish from Pro 2 Customs.
Looks great.
A WBB Jack 556 with the KPYK handguard, stock, grip, and then it's got the BD2 up front and an EOTech XPS2 with a Holosun magnifier.
Hey, it's a 106. The only thing we did is a AMG trigger, an Atero mount, and a Holosun sight with the, the ACCS. It's got the arrowhead in it. It's basically a pistol sight on a rifle, but my wife shot it yesterday and actually hit the 600-yard target with it. So,
nice.
All in all, it's been a pretty good gun. I did put a piston in it because it was a little bit overgassed shooting 5.56. The KNS, and I put it in. I didn't even adjust it, and it solved the problem of being overgassed. But it's a nice light little rifle, and it runs okay.
This is my Sam 7 SF folded shooting dots. I like the milled guns. I mean, this thing is wildly smooth. Doesn't get bound up on the hammer really. There, SLR rail on the top. Just simple RS regulate. With the dot right there. It's been great for me.
Cool.
Hey guys, Adam here at Kalashni-con VIII, and this is my IWI Galil set up here in 7.62 by 39. At the end there, we've got the King Comp from Strike Industries. There's some Strike Industries rails here. We have the Magpul sling attachment on the side with our Savvy Sniper sling. Moving down here, we've got our Ames from Holosun, and this guy's not really for sale, but it's like a 509 kind of version on a Valhalla tactical mount. And moving towards the rear here, we have our custom patch here from Patch Ops, and then the ALG trigger is a trigger run on this. And guys, that is the IWI Galil.
This is a KR 103 KUSA. People say a lot of weird things about KUSA, but this thing has ran many 1,000 around through it without any issues. And I got the little sweet custom Davidoff chest
nice.
cheek riser on there. But it's pretty basic, but it runs, and that's all you can ask for.
So this is the wife's Polish build. We have a Bulgarian in the rear, a little J-Mac with a lift. Goon grip, one of my buddies is doing them now. Yeah. This is LevTech wood. Guy's awesome.
That M-Lock shark fin's awesome.
Oh yeah, M-Lock panels. He did this back here. He matched all the wood.
Nice.
And obviously RS. We got an adjustable front gas block. Yeah. 14 5-pin and welded. And then her initials right there in the sec block.
Nice.
This is a Dissident's Arms Defector. It's in 5.56. I had the Dissident guys make it specifically for Kalashni-con because I knew I was going to have to shoot past 200 yards. And it's been a great gun, and I've gotten hits out to 600 yards, and even in regular 3-gun competitions, not just AK matches. I like the Krebs safety, and I like that kind of mag release, even though they make other kinds, but that's just the kind I like. And I like charging handles on both sides, so it gives me options. And the Primary Arms PLX 1x8 has been amazing. As long as you zero your gun the way Dimitri says in the instructions, you will get hits. And the muzzle brake is pretty cool too. That's it.
Awesome. Okay, so this is my Galil 13-inch Rock and Lock Ace Gen 1. I've only had this one for a week. I just got a cheap Surefire Pro Comp on there, but EOTech EXPS 3-4, so I've got the BDC all the way out to 600, and already installed the ALG, but it's done super well for me. Took first yesterday with it, so
nice.
Yeah, it's a great gun.
A Draco that we SBR'd a while back, and we put a fixed stock rear trunnion in it, single tang. By M13 did all the work for us. It's got an American barrel. Actually, the factory barrel was so out of whack we couldn't suppress it. That was the whole goal, but it's kind of more accurate now. So it's got a J-Mac 36X. It's like a hub adaptable 360 brake. It's got a forward cone too in case we don't want to get blasted. Just a stinky set of Romanian wood, and we've actually cut it into a shark fin. It's got some cool trench art. The optic is just a Primary Arms SLX on a 301 forward biased RS Regulate mount.
Yep.
Cerakote job is kind of distressed by 11 Mile in
Prep
Colorado.
safety.
That's a factory safety.
Oh, it's a
actually.
factory safety.
It's just tuned up a little bit.
Okay.
ALG trigger, and it's actually Cerakoted to match the gun, which is kind of cool. Factory, a really pretty factory Romanian grip wrapped with goon tape. And just a beat up old Romanian laminate stock. And it does have a K&S piston on the inside, slightly tuned, and the bolt and carry are actually chrome plated. So it's super slick. And it's been a pretty cool shooter.
Yeah, she shot amazing today.